Stand up. To free your father's house, I will remove a mysterious confusion. There is a mysterious confusion. There is a spiritual battle over the head of the compound. That is why nobody is standing tall. And that is why what is going on in the family is going on, because there is a dragon between Ugala and Obeke. The argument is that both of them are arguing who owns the compound. The funny thing is that your father, and by extension you, answer Ugala, but your father is not from the loins of Ugala. Your father is not from the loins of Obeke either, but your father bear their name and occupy the compound as the first son. So all the spirits around are after him, and without him having a base in the compound spiritually. Reason is, he answered the son of Obeke, but Obeke did not give birth to him. Can I talk? Are you sure? You will not be angry. Now, Obeke is the one who legally married to the mother that gave birth to your father. But Obeke is not his father. Reason is that Obeke has a lot of shams and a lot of juju that he controls and controls him. Obeke doesn't sleep with a woman. A woman does not cook for him. If any of you was opportune to meet your grandmother, or you can ask your father or your mother, they will tell you that Obeke doesn't live with a woman. A woman doesn't prepare meal for him. He doesn't live in the same room with a woman. He has never lived in the same room with a woman because of how dangerous a man he was. All the things he brought into the compound are the reason the compound will always be cool and quiet, no matter how many number of persons are there. Most times you see some strange breeze blowing in the compound. Now, to free you people from this, I have to silence Obeke, because Obeke gave license to his wife and brought his best friends to impregnate the wife for him so that he can have children. And that was the arrangement and the agreement at that time. And when that agreement was done between the both of them, that's how your father was born. A man came from the next village after your village to come and give birth to your father in that compound. And your father doesn't know the deepness of this story I'm telling you now, but his mother knows. In the course of conversation, when your mother was married, and I'm sure your mother may be watching this program now, in the course of conversation between her and your grandmother didn't know when he left her mouth to tell your mother, I don't know if your mother can still remember, to tell your mother that your grandfather, that Obeke, doesn't give birth, that Obeke cannot produce. She then got herself and stopped the conversation. But he left her mouth to your mother. She told your mother. So now, this is the problem. The problem here is that everything that Obeke brought, nobody furnishes them. When your father was working in the bank, he came back from the bank one day and decided to do something. At the entrance of your compound, towards the right-hand side, I come again. When you come through this way, follow me now, and you enter your compound like this. Your house is like this. This place is an open space. At that open space, towards the right-hand side, from time to time, without your father knowing, he goes to that place to write something on the floor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
At that particular point was where they buried the head of the bull that controls the compound. That was where Obeke used to make his sacrifices. When your father was working in the bank, he came one of the days and called for Saraka. And on that particular journey, he went to the village. Your mother woke up from sleep and was restless and was discouraging him not to go, was begging him not to go. He told your mother that she wants to create a problem between him and his villagers, that she doesn't want him to help the villagers. And he went, sat on a seat on that particular point and made Saraka and brought everything that Obeke was upon himself. By extension, he extended to all his children. The only person who seemed to be escaping from it is the first son. And I will tell you the reason. Your father got angry one day and said to him, "You are not my son." Your father is still there, he is still there. By that word your father said to him, "You are not my son," freed him. But the second son, whom your father said is my son, can never lay his hands on anything. You, the women, keep struggling with this. So that one he declared, "You are not my son," is the one that is free from it. Because your father said that he's not his son. Your father hated him so much that he wanted to beat him to death. But that is what has made him not to be suffering much of this. The only time he began to suffer it now was when they decided to share the land belonging to Obeke, and he gave his consent. They shared and gave him a part. He sent money to your mother to fence his own. Immediately that fence was done. That means he has gotten a share from Obeke. The thing came on him. Everybody stretch your hands to the altar. Stretch your hands to the altar. Say, "My Father, where is the root of my problem? Expose it and set me free." Let me hear you say, "Expose it and set me free." Say, "Expose it and set me free." Or you pray that prayer for yourself. Where is the root of my problem? Where is the root? Where is my problem coming from? Where is the issue in my life that I'm struggling with? What is that thing about me that I don't know? What is that thing about my foundation that I don't know? What is that thing about me that is yet to be unveiled? What is that thing about me that I am yet to understand? Father, expose it and set me free. Expose it and set me free. In Jesus' precious name we have prayed. Please sit down and give me 1 minute. I'm sorry I'm taking your time. I'm sorry. I don't want to cut anything on the air today. Please. Can I do it? What if it's something you cannot understand? Are you sure? Eh? What if it's something you don't understand? Are you sure? What if it's something you will not like to hear? That is the challenge I have here. If it is something you don't want to hear, uncle, I can still go ahead and do it. Are you sure? Are you sure? I ask again, are you sure? Okay. Everyone under the influence of my voice, wherever you're listening to us from, wherever you're watching this program from, are you here in this service today? I raise my hand. May the source of your problem receive God's attention. By this, you will not live here the same way you entered. You're going with your solution in your hands. 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 I speak into your family now. That spiritual confusion, I settle it.
Amen.
I remove this load from you people.
Amen.
The present generation.
Amen.
This load will no longer rest on you.
Amen.
The demand of blood, the blood of 7 virgins, the blood of the 7 human that were used to bury him will no longer rest upon any of you.
Amen.
It will no longer pursue anybody in that bloodline.
Amen.
It will no longer pursue anybody in that bloodline.
Amen.
I'm taking it in bits. I'm going to settle this one now. Let nobody push me. Let nobody trouble me. Let nobody tell me anything after that. Don't come to me to say that. Don't let nobody trouble my life. Oh. Let nobody trouble my life. Leave me alone. Let me do what God has sent me to do. This particular one that is demanding for the recovering of the 7 virgins, the recovering of the 7 human beings whom they were made to carry him, and they covered them. That was how he was buried. I removed the consequences from all of your head.
Amen.
I remove the load from all of your head.
Amen.
What you do not know will not know you from
Amen.
now. Can you remember that the particular place I'm talking about? Your father will write like this. Right like this. Towards steady. You can remember that place. One of you should collect oil from me before November 13th. Before November 13th. It was on November 13th that thing was initiated. So this year, before 13th of November, one of you should collect oil from me. Go there, empty the oil and leave the oil there. That is to say, I'm going to erect a higher altar that will be bigger than the bull and bigger than both him and him. And both of them shall have no right over you again. That is to say, from now, both man, woman, everyone your father gave birth to, this thing is no more holding anybody.
Amen.
Sitting in the place of my office, as the carrier of the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado, this case is hereby settled. Settled.
Amen.
Settled.
Amen.
Chineke bụrụ onye isi ụgbọ m.
Mmiri agaghị eri m.
Onye m ji ababa bụrụ onye isi ụgbọ.
Mmiri agaghị eri m.
Ọmara Chineke ya bụrụ onye isi ụgbọ.
Mmiri agaghị eri m. Serere 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 mmiri agaghị eri m. Serere 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 mmiri